It's 10 trivia questions on the hit sitcom New Girl. This is Trivia with Buds. What it be, and welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thanks for checking out the show, and thanks for telling a friend about this little trivia shindig that we do Monday through Friday. Usually comes out at 8 a.m. every single day. I think that's 8 a.m. Eastern, maybe 5 a.m. Eastern. It's usually when I have it set to go out. And we put out 2,000 episodes. So hit subscribe so you never miss a new episode. Some people write to me and they say they like the sound of my voice to fall asleep, which I think is a compliment. I listen to a lot of podcasts as well to fall asleep, including boring books for bedtime. That's a really good one, specifically to help you fall asleep. So if I do that job for you, I appreciate that. And let me know. Let me know how you listen to the podcast. Sometimes people listen going to sleep or on the treadmill or walking the dog or in the car on a road trip with their loved ones, yelling out the answers and pausing and trying to figure them out. So always like to hear that as well. Drop me a line anytime about anything, ryanbuds@gmail.com. And hey, make sure you sign up for Patreon by December. All the folks who are in the Patreon community, we're up to about 74, 75, will get a free copy of my new book, Pop Culture Puzzles, Volume 2. So if you want a copy of that book, totally free, just got to be a Patreon subscriber, any level. You can sign up for $1. I'll still send you the book, patreon.com/trivia with Buds by December 1st. We have some Tri-Bond puzzles for you from the game Tri-Bond. This is the best of Tri-Bond, and we have a round called Triple Connections, which is basically Tri-Bond, if you know this game, coming up next week, I think, on the podcast. But let's see if you can figure out these five. We have Lynch, Landis, and Lucas. What is the bond or connection between the names Lynch, Landis, and Lucas? The answer is they're directors. David, John, and George, Lynch, Landis, and Lucas, all directors. Your next Tri-Bonds, a gymnastics competition, a track meet, and a bank. Those all have vaults. They all have vaults. And the last one for today, Athos, Porthos, Aramis. Athos, Porthos, Aramis. That would be the Three Musketeers. Three Musketeers. Nice, easy one to close things out. 3 of those to warm you up. I ran out of things they don't teach you in school cards, so that's what we're doing now. All right, we're going to jump into 10 questions plus the bonus on the hit sitcom New Girl. Here we go. It's New Girl trivia. Question number 1. Who from the gang has Nick known since childhood? Number 1. Who from the gang has Nick known since childhood? Number 1. Number 2, what is the name of the bar Nick and Schmidt buy? Number 3, Jess has a sister with what 5-letter name? Jess has a sister with what 5-letter name? Number 4, what hyphenated name does Winston want to name his baby? Number 4, what hyphenated name does Winston want to name his baby? Number 5, what actress plays Jess's mom? What actress plays Jess's mom? Number 6, what NBA team does Jess pretend to like so coach will like her? What NBA team does Jess pretend to like so coach will like her? Number 7, in the second episode of Season 4, Schmidt coached Jess on how to use what dating app with a gambling-related name? Number 8, in what field does Schmidt work for most of the series? Number 9, what's the name of Cece's self-started modeling company? And number 10, which famous musician helps Nick say I love you to Jess? Which famous musician helps Nick say I love you to Jess? Your bonus question for New Girl, one of my favorite sitcoms. What 5-letter word is above Winston's head on the back of the moving truck on the final episode of the series? What 5-letter word is above Winston's head on the back of the moving truck on the final episode of the series? Those are all of your questions for New Girl Trivia, a topic requested by Patreon subscriber Manny Cortez. We'll be back with the answers after this. We've got New Girl Trivia answers for you right now. Number 1, who from the gang has Nick known since childhood? The answer is Winston. Old childhood friends, Nick and Winston. Number 2, what's the name of the bar Nick and Schmidt buy? That's the Griffin. The Griffin. Number 3, Jess is a sister with what 5-letter name? Abby is her name. Abby. Number 4, what hyphenated name does Winston buy to name his baby? Does Winston want to name his baby? Dan Bill. Dan hyphenated Bill. Number 5, what actress plays Jess's mom? That's Jamie Lee Curtis. Jamie Lee Curtis. Number 6, what NBA team does Jess pretend to like so Coach will like her? The Detroit Pistons. Detroit Pistons. Number 7, in the second episode of Season 4, Schmidt coached Jess on how to use what dating app with a gambling-related name that was Dice. Dice. Number 8, what field does Schmidt work for most of the series? That's marketing. Marketing. Number 9, what is the name of Cece's self-started modeling company? Cece's Boys. Cece's Boys. Number 10, which famous musician helps Nick say I love you to Jess? He was a big fan of the show, wanted to be on it before he died. Prince. Prince. And the bonus for 2 points, what 5-letter word is above Winston's head on the back of the moving truck? The final episode of the series, it's gotcha, because he pranks them into moving. So there you go, some fun New Girl trivia for you today. Hope you had a good time playing along. Your fact of the day is Australia is wider than the moon. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling a friend. And we'll see you next time for more Trivia with Buds. Cheers.